Okay, it's Thursday, October 2nd, 2014. Let's do some trading. I'm just looking for an entry here. I'm going to go for 100 ticks. And I'll come right back once I take entry. For those of you playing the code with me, you can see I didn't take an entry. As you can see, they've thrown a little trick. I could teach you a little method to avoid that right there. It's easy to do. That's what I'm using right now. That's why I didn't take an entry. It's a way to confirm it. See, I'm trying to read the code here. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for things to just unfold a little bit more. And what I'm going to do is look for a lineup on code 1. Once I get a lineup on it, I'll go ahead and take it. Let me see here. Yeah, I just want to get a lineup on code 1. Get like 2 of them back to back. 3 of them would be ideal, but that probably won't happen unless there was a big move. Otherwise, I'll just go for 2 and take the second entry. Worst case scenario, I can always just go back to code 1 if I feel I've missed code 2. I think code 2, they may have switched it. So we'll find out. But right now, I don't have a whole lot of code 1 giving me a direction. So I'd like to wait a little bit longer and wait for a setup. Because it might start rolling over here and go short. You never know. In fact, right there, that could be it. Now I'm going to wait for a code 1 setup, and if it starts going short, I'll take it. Okay? You just be patient. Worst case scenario, I can just wait and figure out what code 1 is and start taking a win every trade pretty much. Or just free trade it. So I'll come back shortly. By the way, you might be wondering, well, you know, why didn't you take entry into the code, or what's going on? Well, I think I can answer that. You know, yesterday we had a big move down on oil. It went from, I got out at the top at like 92, well, I got out at like 92.77, but the top was 92.96, 1 tick away from my exit, original exit, 100 tick exit. But then, overnight, not even during, well, let's say the start of the Euro session, this thing went down another 90, 80, 200 ticks. Over 200 ticks. 240 ticks. Yeah, 240 ticks more down. So it went down, you know, it went down 240 ticks yesterday, and now it's gone down 240 ticks again. Okay, so that's a whopping, what, close to 500 ticks. Okay, it's moved, right? That's why it's acting a little funny. Because it's like, sort of like sitting on the fence now. Is it going to continue down to go even more ticks? Or is it going to start going up now? That's like what it's doing. and the code, you could say, is sort of in flux. In other words, this is a special occasion. This is not something that's going to happen every day. Oil does not go down 500 ticks in two trading sessions under normal circumstances every day. It doesn't usually do something like that. This is a special situation. That's why the code is acting a little funny. That's why I'm just going to sit here and watch it. I've got two things I can do. I can either wait for a code 1 lineup and then take it. 2, I can figure out what the code is. Just need a little more time. And then I can start taking precision level entries. At my blog, I talk about on one of my blog posts. I can't remember which one it is now, but talk about how to do a process of elimination. And so we can easily figure out the code here. Just do a process of elimination today. Of course, that's how you figure it out anyway, but it's going to be extra easy today because nothing is working except for just a few things. I mean, just a couple things. So it can only be a couple things. I'd like a little more time to figure that out, but at any time here, we could get a code 1 lineup, and pretty much you're going to see that all big moves have a code 1 lineup. Did you know that? They do. That's right. All big moves have a code 1 lineup. You traders out there listening to what I'm saying? So you can use that as a strategy. Now, of course, you have to sit here and wait for a code 1 lineup, but guess what? Are you patient? Are you patient? You willing to just sit there and wait and watch? And when the time comes, you'll take it? You can do that. Do you know what the mathematics on that is? I'm not sure, but it's very high. Very high. It's at least 80, if not 90%. And not just that, but when you take the code 1 entry, keep the loss small, and those go for big trades. I mean, we're talking, big trades. Really big trades. At least, let's say at least 50, if not 100, 200, 300. But let's just say 100. But 50 for sure. So that's a strategy all by itself. All by itself. You just would have to be patient. They say, well, how often does that come? That's a good question. I'm not exactly sure about that, but let me just take a very rough guess and say every other day. So every other trading day, you're going to see it. And there'll be days where you'll see it, every day for a few days or something. And other days, it'll go tight. Chart will go real tight, won't do much, and then you won't see it. But you see how that could save you from a lot of losses on code 1? Because what's the main problem with code 1? If the chart goes tight, then all of a sudden you can't hit your exit, and it wants to go back the other way, and then you don't make your exit, and then possibly even take a loss on it. If it moved off of a code you weren't paying attention to or something. Yeah, I'm starting to believe that it's right there. They switched it again. Okay, let me see here. Okay, got that code. That one's easy. And we can tell that that one's no good now. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. It looks like we've got one right there too. Possibly one right there. We'll find out soon. Yep. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. Ooh, that's a big one. 70 all the way up to 94, 24 penny bar. Oh, it's moving now. Okay, let's see if we can get something here. I don't know if I want to take that. Not sure about that one. Okay, let me see here. What do we got? We got a lineup. That would be one. That would be two. Yeah. Well, at least we know where it's at. Okay. It's almost 100 now. Let's see here. That would be one. That would be two. This would actually be three. This will actually be three if this gives a long here. It's a risky trade just by its very nature. 70 all the way up to, that's 30, that's 57 ticks up. That's very risky. Nine. Yeah. Let's go ahead and take it. We'll just play the code 1 here. That is a 3 setup though, like I was saying. But the thing is that's not exactly what you want to see. It's not exactly what you want to see. Because it moved up so much already. Get ready to jump out here. It's probably it right there. I'm just going to jump out here. I want to observe the code some more. It's risky up here now. I could use this, bring it back down. Just be patient, and the code will give you entries. You can see it gave us an entry, and I took a little bit from it, not wanting to risk it. But see now, for those of you players out there, look at here. Okay? How much is it good for? Not much. And then where's the other thing at? Look at it. Same thing right there. That goes short right there. It might go down. Or if it goes long, it go up, but there's a risk it's just gonna drop down here. But I don't know for sure if that's the code, so I don't want to risk it. But that's okay, because I've got other ones coming. Let's see here. They're no good though. Let's see. Yeah, I think I've got the real code already. It's pretty easy to see. We can just start taking that. Piece of cake. And that will get us all the entries, both long and short. No problem. For those of you code traders out there, do you see it? Easy peasy Japanesey. Piece of cake. I will just follow the code. But the big one was, you seeing it. They switched it. They do that. They do that. Let's see. That's that one. We got that one. We've got a special. Alright, special's working. First special. And then we've got, which is offset. And then we've got, temp is no good. The secondary is, it looks like it's offset, but we'll see here in a little bit. And then that one's right there. That's the main key. I believe that the code is the key today. But we've also got a special. The special is good. Look at this. Look at the special there, and then look at the special right there. Both of them are, yeah. Special is good. So we got the key and the special actually, but they're both running together. But they may not continue to do that, and then they'll switch from each other. Okay, what do we got here? We've got another. This is a special. That's probably a long signal right there, but I wouldn't want to risk it. No, it's too toppy. Too toppy. The mathematics on this trade right here, okay? Just to teach you about trading in general. Since it's already ran up and we're sitting up here at the top, this math is no good. Because it's too risky that it's going to come down, and it's too risky that it's going to go up. They're both too risky to play off of each other. Now, the only way that you could do it is to take a risk and take one direction, and then if you're right, hold it, and if you're not, get out for a small loss. But even that is risky, because where are you going to get out at? Right here? At the break? Well, once it breaks, there's a good, I mean, maybe not right now, but when oil gets really active, oh, forget about it. Because when that sucker breaks, boom, it's just going to take off. You immediately lose 30 ticks, 40 ticks, because it just, boom, it'll be 40 ticks up instantly. And that's where your market will go off, your entry or your exit if you got to stop there. So, that strategy is not going to work too well. When you're wrong, you lose a bunch of ticks. See, the mathematics is all messed up. So what do? You just don't take a trade. You just wait for it to for whatever is going to happen, and then you can take a trade and get your math better. Whether it be getting in, going up on a dip, and you get code entries, or whether it be you start getting code entries to go down, and then you short. Just wait for it to happen. That's what I'm saying is trading takes patience and discipline. Wait. A lot of you are probably saying, yeah, but I don't know all that. I mean, well, I'm teaching it to you now. Okay, I'm going to pause the video in the interest of time. Got a little code figuring to look at, and then we're going to start taking some trades here. I can just take code 1 entry trades, unless I get a really good trade into what I think is code 2, but I think it's already gone. It's 100 ticks. Yeah, it's already gone 100 ticks. So just give it a little while longer. We'll either get a code 1 line up, or we'll get something will come. You'll see. Okay, I've got another code entry here to go long. It might just roll over on me though, so I got to be careful here. But if it is a code entry to go long, it's right next to the top, so it'll go shoot up. If not, it's just going to roll over right now off this code. Yeah, I think it might do it. Oh, you dirty rotten. Gonna have to reverse position. Yeah, it's rolling over. But it broke when it did it on me. I give it a chance here. Want to see it go break down. Otherwise, that one won't be good and that one will. We'll see which one's which. One of them is right. Got another code coming up here too. Let's see, I just want to calculate this really quick. Where is it at? Okay, so that's going to be at, yeah, 16, okay. About to find out which one's right. I can't tell right now. I thought for sure that the other one would give a same signal, but it didn't. It gave the reverse. Okay, it's gonna go short. Oh, where's my out? Where's my out? It's really messing me up here. Oh man. It's really where am I at? Okay, my out is going to be what? 30, okay. See, I should have just used a code setup, a code 1 setup, instead of getting chopped up like this. Okay, that code is still in place. Still got a short entry off that code. And that code is no good. So, okay. So that code's no good. That code, we're still in a short entry right now. We got another code coming up. I should have just waited for that one because that's the main key. See, this thing just wants to trade sideways here. It's because we've had such big moves. Another thing I don't like is I'm possibly going against code 2 here. Right? Just following the code. We'll see what this one says. It'll be coming up. What's 20? That would be 8. It would be 98 is 20. Okay. Get a short entry here. It's going to go down a bit. So let's see, it should go down from 20 right there. It should go down to like 96, 86. Roughly 86 or so. We'll get ready to jump out here. I'm going to jump out right there. So, code 1, code 1. Code 1, code 1. It'll probably go down a little bit more, but that's okay. I'm just going to take the next entry. So let me go see what the next entry is. Easy peasy Japanesey. Should have waited for that 84 because I thought it would make it down to there. Should have just waited. Oh well. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm gonna get a shirt that says, "I'm a trader," on the front. And then on the back, it's going to say, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Trader's motto, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Okay. So let me think here. That's one. That's two. We got two right now. Two setups. Two code ones to go short. We're gonna get a third. Let me see what it is. Yep. I know what it is. Are we gonna get a third one to go short? Because we are. I'm gonna jump on it. Remember I told you, you wait for these setups. The only thing that you'd rather see is not that it had dropped out. You want to see more like this. It looks like this, and you get these setups. Then it drops out. It's dropped out on two. Wait, let me go check to see if there was another one. Well, there might have been a third one, but depends. But there's definitely two. For sure. Definitely two of them. Alright. Let's see if we can't get another entry. Code 1. If it goes long, it'll actually be a code 1 into a code 2 trade. You never know how high it might go. You never know. Just gave the wrong way. I didn't want to go that way. Okay, alright, I'll go that way. I thought it was going to give a long entry. It's going to be a small loss if it is one. Let me see what it is. Okay. I wanted to go long. I really didn't want to go short right there. But it's a small loss if it's wrong, so, and if it's right, it'll come down and break below here and drop out more. So it's a good trade mathematically, because if the code does say go short, as far as I can tell what the code is so far. If this one doesn't work, then I can eliminate it. But if it is wrong, it's going to be a small loss. And if it's right, it'll be a pretty big win, I think. Ready to exit if I need to. Always get good at exiting. Keep the losses small. Can't be right every time. Okay, just got me. Okay, so we can eliminate that for the code. Now let me go take a look at something and go see if it's possible. Yeah. We'll see if that works, and if it does, I think that's the code instead. Yep, I think so. But I'm probably not going to use that then. I won't use that. So, hold on a second. Let me see what I got. We got that one. We can eliminate that one. We eliminate that one. I eliminate that one. We eliminate that one. Wow, we eliminate just about everything. Almost nothing is working. Except for just one thing. The key. Alright, wait, let me see here. Actually, if we eliminate that one, that's working pretty good. Yeah. Actually, there's two keys. Yeah, there's two keys. That one ran together, and then that one ran opposite. That's why it was so shallow, because that one ran opposite. Yep. I've got it. And that one worked. Yep, I've got it. We can just use the keys from here. That's all we need to do. Piece of cake. Well, I'm gonna go get some coffee then. I'm gonna go get some more coffee. We got a little while to wait, and I'll just take the next key. Piece of cake. What's that? That's a temp. Let's let it go. I don't want to mess with it. Let's just take the keys. You know why? Because I'll be able to win basically every trade. Not only that, but you know, if I could guess which direction it's going to go, well, code 2 says up. Still going to go up, but is it already gone up that it's going to go and it's not going to go up any further? I don't know. That I can't tell because it's already gone 100 ticks. But it might. It might go up even further. It might go up like 140 or something. Yeah. I mean, it went 500 ticks down. It might make a break and do a little bit of a move up. So, buy entries would be something to possibly hold. See what I'm saying? We get a buy entry using the code. You might just want to hold it. See if it doesn't go up and make that break. Or maybe it'll give the buy entry next to the break. Or maybe it'll, you know, whatever way it goes, we'll be able to get each trade right. So, that's the power of knowing the code. So I'm going to go make some coffee. I'll be back. Just a little bit. We'll take each trade. You know what though? But that actually is 2 buy entries right there. Go long using code 1. Yeah, it really is. I should just jump in and go long here. I should have jumped in off the code if I could get a better price. I wasn't watching. See, it looked like it was offset, right? But that's not really the code. It's just that code really isn't working. But this chart is setting up to show that it's going to go do a big move going up, because now all of a sudden it is giving those long entries off that. I just don't know if I want to get in here because it's a little risky. In case it were to come back, I would want to get in off of a code entry. What's the next? What's the next one I could use? I'm just going to wait for a key. Just wait for the key. Because you know why? That's a very high mathematical trade. This right here is not a high mathematical trade. Even though we've got a setup, it might come down first a little bit and still hold on to it. It could hit my stop and then keep on going. It's just better to do the key that way. We can take a very high trade, mathematical trade. So I'll be back. Yeah, I just wanted to clearly show that I missed this one. If you look, there's 1, 2, 3, code 1 buy entries, and then it went up. So that's what I was talking about, looking for that setup and then taking the trade. And if I was in, I would hold it right here, because if you were to look at the 10-minute chart, you'd see it we're at the top of a 10-minute chart. 10-minute chart, the top is like 40, it's like about 41 maybe. And where's it at? 38. Or yeah, 38. So we're like 3 ticks or so away from the top. So it gave 3 code 1 long entries, and now we're 3 ticks away from the top of the 10-minute chart. The top that it just made, and then we're only like about 40 ticks away from the top of the 10-minute chart for the day. So it could go up there, could at least go up to that top, even break that top. So this would be one to maybe gamble to go for. I don't want to take entry now, but I will take the next key, whatever that gives. Yeah, it's a big move up, you see. And I went short at the bottom of the chart because I got fooled into thinking that it was a offset by 1 minute, but it wasn't. That wasn't the code. And then now what it's using is the base code to make a move. See what I'm saying? They'll do that. They'll do the base code to make big moves. Anyway, my coffee is getting ready here. I'm gonna get some, and then I'll be back, and we'll take the next key. And I'll just keep taking them. And I'll show you how effective that is. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I've just taken another short position here. Let me go ahead and change this. Where's my out? My out is at... Okay. Wow. This thing is really giving me a hard time, obviously. Okay, so that's not the code either. Wow. Alrighty then. Huh. Man, if that is not throwing in a trick, I don't know what is. Sheesh. Okay. Alright. Let's just free trade it. Well, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to free trade the code. I could wait for another chart setup, but I just got one. Maybe I'm not going to get another one here, but I might. Let me just see something. Let's pick our spot. Boy, what a messed up code today. It really is a messed up code. Man. Give me a few minutes. I'm going to go in there and really look at it, see if I can't figure out what it is, because there's got to be one in there. I'm just not seeing it. Give me 5 minutes. So I can eye it and figure it out. Okay, I'm just going to free trade the code here. I'll show you how effective this can be. You got to take more losses when you do this. You got to be careful. But it can also do really well too. Just if you're getting them wrong, you want to back off, because that's the way it'll work. You'll either like hit them over and over because it's just working, or you won't, because it's just not working. It's being offset or something. You're not reading it right. It's definitely tricky today, though. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I know. Yeah, let's free trade this thing. I think I know what it is. Sometimes something can be sitting there right in front of your face and you don't see it. It's the strangest thing. I'm going to pass up on that one. I already made too big of a move. It's probably going to go up, but it's too risky. I'm going to pass. But I think that's it right there. So I'm going to come back. I'll start taking some code 1 entries and make some money today. But as you can see, it's been a tough day for sure. Let me go take one more look at the code. I think there's only one possibility, but I'm going to go take one more look. I got tied up for a few minutes, and it's gone down. It missed a couple of good code 1 short entries. But if we get another one without them getting, broken, that'll be 3 in a row. So remember what I said? And it's exactly what you want to see too. This is exactly what you want to see. See, it hasn't gone down a huge amount. It's just gone down a little bit. It's like rolling over. If you looked at it on a bigger chart after it gets through, you could see that it could make a big move. Actually, that is a pretty big move, isn't it? All the way from 70 down to 15. Yeah, that is a big move. Okay, I take that back. But still, technically, it would be 3, and it should be good for something. Should go for 20 ticks. So let me just free trade the code here, and let's see if we can't. I mean, I might take some losses and stuff, but I'm also going to hit winners. And it's just a matter of managing the trades. Managing the trades right. Cutting them cutting them short when they're losers, and letting them hit the exit when they're winners. Then if you could just get, like for instance, let's say I cut this short at 10 ticks, but then I hit 20 when I hit him. Okay, don't give them up. I hit 20. All right. If I just have a 50% success ratio at that point, I come out ahead. Get it higher than that, and you really come out ahead. This should go down and break. This is a code 1 entry. There it goes. Should be able to make the exit. If I wanted to, I could pull the exit here, but I'm just going to go for a solid 20 ticks. Keep it under control mathematically. Keep the math high. Now, the scenario that I might pull it at is if I got another short entry before getting hit off of another code, and it's like, let's say it's next to the bottom, like right down here or something, before it's going to go, that just would mean it would go down even further, so I could pull the exit at that point. But what we want to do is hit the exit before it gives another entry. So let's say that maybe it'll come down and hit it first, then maybe it'll go back up off of another entry. Otherwise, what's going to happen is it's going to come up into another entry and then give another short, assuming that it does that. I just need to calculate my out. Yeah, I'm going to take a big loss on this one if I take a loss. 15 ticks. Code 1 still in place, saying go short. We got another code coming up. I'd like to see this thing. There's a few different scenarios that it might do. It might come up into the code, which I don't want to see. It might go down into the code, down to the exit, which I would like to see. It might sort of just roll over into the code and then go down, which would be fine as well. Great. You gotta be kidding me. This thing sure is a wild ride today. That's for sure. We've got a second code coming up here. It looks like it's maybe going to roll over into it. Can't tell yet though. It's choppy. It's really, really choppy. Code 1 entry is still in place to go short. Come on. Drop down. Roll over here. Roll over. Come on. Roll over. I think it's going to. It looks like it's going to roll over to me. Yep. It's going to roll over and give a short entry and then go down, break. Here we go. It's going to go down and break. Or it's going to snap back and give a long entry. Don't you dare do it. Don't do it. Oh, you gotta be joking me, right? You've got to be kidding me. Nope, not kidding me. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Stand by. This thing still may drop out here. Did they do that to me? The last one. Yes, they did. Oh man, I'm gonna have to just get out and reevaluate. I accidentally did that. I didn't mean to get out right there. Oops. My finger slipped. No big deal. No big deal. Lots and lots and lots of them. Lots and lots of them. Lots and lots of them. Lots and lots of entries. Lots and lots of queens. Lots and lots of entries. That's interesting. That's an interesting little tidbit about this I've just picked up. I'll bet you anything if I researched that, that would be true throughout the whole entire thing. That's a very interesting right there. I need to go study that. I'll bet you anything if I looked at that, I would find out better. That would explain a lot of things, too. Alright. That would certainly explain a lot of things. So what have we got now? See, now it is going down. Okay, so we've got 1, and then... Okay, so we've got 1. Actually, we got more than 1. We've got, well, let's not count that one. We'll just say that's 1, 2, 3 code 1 shorts. We got 3 code 1 shorts on the chart right now. We're going to get a 4th here. Well, I'll tell you, this thing is about as tricky as it's going to get today. It's a tricky one. Wants to be very tricky today. Well, that's what the code is for. Although even the code can get tricky. Even the code can get tricky. This would be the 4th short entry. Technically speaking, it should drop out. You don't usually ever see 4 code short entries on a chart. Three, yes. 2, yeah, all the time. 4? No. I think it's going to use this and go long here. I think it's going to go long. So let's go long. Let's go long off the code. Relatively small loss if it is one. See, the loss will be what? 5 from 12, that'll be 7 ticks. 7 tick loss won't be that big of a deal compared to 20 tick wins. Just gotta hit a 20 tick win here. And how do you hit a 20 tick win? Well, you gotta go for a 20 tick win to hit a 20 tick win. That's the only way I know to get one. Okay, but we can watch the code and let's see what we're going to get here. Are we going to get it long or short? What's this thing going to do? Is it going to continue or is it going to roll over? Let's watch it. I mean, if it does roll over, we can always just get out. You know, why take the risk, right? We don't have to make money on every trade. Just concentrate on keeping the math high. Don't go in and then hope, you know. Don't go in there and close your eyes and say, oh, just please work. Stay on top of the trade. Use the code. There's a good chance it's going to give a long entry right here. But if it rolls over, I will get out. If I was feeling real chipper, I would reverse. But I'm not. Why? Well, how have I been doing so far today? Not so good, right? Whenever you're not doing good, don't try to push it. When you're doing good, push it. When you're not doing good, don't push it. I'm out. Oh, man. Okay, good. I got out good. My eyes must be going bad on me. I thought that it had done something and then I got out, but I got out too quickly, but ended up making the right move anyway. Or did I? Now it's going to keep on going, right? See, think about what I just said. If you're not doing good, don't push it. What that means is, mathematically speaking, whatever is happening, for whatever the reason, mathematically, it just isn't working. When something is like that, when trading especially, when you're pushing buttons and stuff and it's just not working right, don't try to push it. Because usually there's a reason why it's not working. It's because you're doing something wrong. See, I should have went short. Hang on one second. Yeah, this thing is just acting so weird. I mean, it's so that's like, you could call that that's 4 short entries right there. I just missed it too. I should have went short off of that. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I gotta get that t-shirt. Anyway, I just keep missing it for whatever the reason today. You know, so there's been some really good trading. I just have missed it, basically. I picked the wrong one to go in on, is what I did. If I'd have picked the right one, I'd be in. I picked the wrong door today. So, you know, when you're just think that as a general rule, because seriously, that will really help you, because when you're doing well and things are just clicking and they're flowing and you're just making whatever it is, you've got it dialed in today. Right? You've got the code, you know which one it is, it's working every time. It's just dialed in. It happens all the time. Go with it. Go with the flow and do well. Whereas if you're really struggling, you really should back off. Let me see something here. You really should back off and not, yeah, but why does that one? Alright, let's do some trading. Code 1, here we go. Who thinks it's going to go down? Who thinks it's going to go down? Well, you short right here then. You're going to be wrong. Come on, short, short, short. Oops. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh man. This thing has got my number today. It's gonna go back the other way. Man. This thing has really got my number today. So that's what I'm saying. When you're really struggling, don't try to push it. Okay, I'm gonna go back the other way because it is gonna go up. Let me see what I got here. I'm gonna go for a little bit more than 20. Maybe I should just take 20 off the table since I'm struggling so much. I'm just struggling so much here. I'll just take the 20. Should be able to make it. Let me see what it should go back up. Where are we at now? 990. That's up to 20. Yeah, I should be able to make it. This is definitely a wild ride. That's for sure. It's like just doing the most bizarre things. Code's still in place. Say go long. Looks more and more like it's just going to roll over. Maybe not. Maybe it'll shoot up here. Code still is in place to go long. Let me see something. No, it's just going to roll over. This thing's got my numbers today, boy, I'll tell you. That's what I'm saying. When you're not doing good, you shouldn't push it, because I don't know what's going on so far. This is just really bizarre. I seem to just be taking all the wrong trades, but all the ones I don't take are all winning. I just happen to be taking the wrong ones. It's as simple as that. I just take all of them from now on, and then I'll hit them. Okay, it looks like it's going to snap up here and give a long entry. So that'll be 2 code 1 long entries. We'll be good to go here. It looks good. I think. It just depends. It needs to get up and get going higher. Otherwise, it's going to roll over here. It will roll over soon. But maybe we'll have to see what happens here. Just depends. Yeah, it could easily roll over. And then go down. Let's see what it says here. Okay, it looks better, like it's just going to go up here now. We wouldn't want to see this thing give a short here, though. See it give a long instead. If it gives a short, it's not going to be good. It just gave a short, but I'm not sure that that's for sure the code at all. Still got the main code in place. Oh man, it does not look good. It looks like it's just going to roll straight over and go straight down. Code's still in place though. Alright, this is one tricky day. Shouldn't have went long off that chart. Should have just looked for a short entry. I had no choice. It's just gonna drop out. That's all it's gonna do. Should have looked for a short entry off the chart instead of a long. Let me think about this. What could I possibly get from this? What am I at? 64? I better just take the 20 off the table. Keep the math high. Just make it back on another trade. No reason to try to hit a grand slam right here. Nice little double will be just fine. Okay, there's one. Let's make another one. I can't believe how many short entries are on this chart. This is pathetic. It's even going short off of... What's it gonna give now? I don't dare go long off this thing again. That's for sure. Okay, you wanna go down some more? Go down some more. Be my guess. Just gave another short entry. This thing is crazy. It just wants to go down. How many short entries does that make? I don't know, but that's a boatload of short entries. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would make 6. 6 short entries. Six short entries on the chart. Can you imagine that? That's the 6th short entry right there. That's crazy. I'm gonna set the stop at 89.62. Never mind. Never mind. Too late. Can you imagine that? 6 short entries on the chart. Man. How far down has it come? It's gone from like 90, 70 down to 89, 40. So that's 130 ticks down. 130 ticks straight down. 6 short entries on the chart. Code 1. Not an easy day though. As you can see, I'm not doing super good. But day isn't over with. Who wants to catch a bottom? Who's brave enough to catch a bottom? What do you think? Go down even more than 130 ticks? Now, that's a very interesting move today. That's a very interesting move. You know, I think I can see some new things in the code. Looks like Grand Central Station around here. We got another guy coming over to finish taking care of the carpet. Okay. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm just going to watch it and see if what happens. See if it gives another short entry or what. But I'm just going to sort of just wait to see how it progresses now. Will it start to go back up and start giving long entries on the code? Or will it start to go back down and start to give more short entries? We'll see. Right now it's just going to sort of maybe take a little breather here for a little bit. So I'll come back. Okay, I think it's going to roll over right here. We'll see. It might not. It might give a long entry too. Let's see. Let's see. That would be two long entries on the chart. Otherwise it's going to roll over right here and go down. I can't tell which yet. That's two long entries. Two long entries off code 1. Calculating my out. You're like a 12 tick loss. Otherwise, that's two code 1 long entries on the chart. Going back up on the 10-minute right now. This has been the hardest code I have seen in quite some time. This is unbelievable. Oh. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. You gotta be kidding me. This is impossible. Wait, no, I got that wrong. No, it's impossible. Something is seriously weird about today. There's just I can't put my finger on it. Oh wait! Don't tell me that's sitting there staring me right in the face. Oh my God! It is staring me right in the face. Okay, I got it. I got the code. Now I feel stupid. I got the code now. It's gonna take off and go up. I'll tell you, that was the reason why it was so tricky. It was sitting there staring me right in the face and I didn't see it. That's what I'm saying is when you are struggling, don't try to push it. And And when you're doing well, push it, because it means you got it right. Now, it's taken me all day to figure out what it is, and now it's about to change too. So this will be my last one on this, and then I got to figure out what it is again. But most likely it'll go back to being normal, and I'll be able to free trade it and do really well. But today was very tricky. Should be able to make 20 ticks here, no problem. Let me just check something really quick. They're sitting there staring me right in the face the whole day. Oh my goodness, it was staring me right in the face the whole day, and I didn't see it. That's unbelievable. It's just giving a really big fake here. It's not going to go down. It's just a big fake before it takes back off, goes up. But just in case, my out is going to be 7. That's another 15 ticks. Okay, there it goes. It's going to snap up and go break. The question is could I get more than 20? I think I could. But I better just take 20 and keep the math high. I need it to break here, because if it doesn't, it's going to roll over on me. Come on. Let me see here. Come on, I need you to break now. Let's go. Go, go, go. It has to break, because if it doesn't, it's going to roll over up here. It means it's going to go back down. It's going to turn over, give a short entry off the code, and go back down. If it doesn't go break. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. Let me see here. What do we got there? We got no entry yet. Except for the original one. No second code 1 entry yet. Go on, go break. Yeah, and if it breaks, that'll be a second code 1 entry too. Yeah, second code 1 entry to go long. So that makes 1, 2, 3 code entries to go long. 3 code 1s. But it still needs to go break now. It should, but if it doesn't, that just means it'll wait, it'll give a code 1 entry to go short, and it'll roll over. So it needs to break here again. See, it hasn't broken. There it goes. It finally broke. Okay, we're good to go. That just means it'll continue on this direction now. I'm just going to take 20. There we go. 20 off the table. Now, I probably could have got more, but like I say, keep the math high. If you always keep the math high, you'll do well. Remember, this is all a game of mathematics. Okay, I'm going to come back and I'll take another code 1 entry shortly. Okay, I just got back. I had to take care of the carpet guy. There's some good code 1 entries on the chart there. Could have made some money right there. But let's pick it up now. Let's pick it up now. No, 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 don't go long. I don't want to go long. I want to go short. Come on. It's gonna do it. Let's go short. Okay, just calculating my out real quick. It'll be at 5. Be like a 10 tick loss. Always want to calculate your out, just in case you're wrong. Can't be right every time. As you can see today, I've been wrong. It's been tough, but it's funny though, because if you just look at the ones I didn't take, they won, and the ones I did take, lost. It's just that it's been giving me a trick all day, and I just haven't seen it. See, that's what I'm saying. When you're not doing good, don't try to push, because chances are you'll just do even worse. But if you're doing good and you push, chances are you'll do even better, because it's just clicking for you. Might take a loss here or there, but it just clicks, and you take winners. When you do take a loss, cut it small, cut it short. Just go for 20 ticks here. Keep the math high. Need to watch the code. We've got, let's see, one short entry so far. We want to see another one come up. Give a second short entry. That would be 2. And we would know we got it. Well, we wouldn't know for sure, but we'd have a good indicator that we got it. Where's my out? My out is at 35. This thing has been giving me the hardest time in the world today. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, roll over. Man, I can't believe this thing. Is it gonna drop out now? Come on. No, watch out. Man, when you're having a bad day, it just seems to discontinue. And it's the weirdest thing. Now, let's take a look at that for a second. Okay. And that's what? Okay. So that's 1, 2, and this would be the third off of, but that's not in a row. But yeah, it should keep on going then. Let's take it. Man, this thing is tricky. This is some tricky stuff today. Or what it is I just keep taking the wrong one. It's the funniest thing. I mean, it's just a mathematical phenomenon that I'm just taking the wrong one. It's funny. All I gotta do is just take them all now. I'll be alright. I just happen to be taking the wrong ones. Okay, calculate my out. Okay, this one should shoot up because this is a long entry right next to the top. So it should go bing and shoot higher. I'll tell you, this has been some crazy stuff today. It really has. But it's just kind of funny. It just goes to show that, you know, for whatever the reason, it's kind of like flipping a coin. And all of a sudden, you flip a coin and it comes up 5 times tails, and you're like thinking, why does it keep doing this? It just happens. Oh man, if this thing does not go break, it's gonna go roll over on me. Oh no. What would that be? 7. Yeah. Come on. It very well may roll over on me though. I gotta see something here. What I needed to do is go up and break. If it doesn't, it's gonna roll over, like I said before, remember? Still a good chance it's gonna do it. Okay. Yeah, come on. Should go. Here we go. It looks like it's going to roll over, maybe. It really does. It needs to snap back and go. Where's my out again? My out is at 2.6. 10 tick loss. Come on. Snap back. Let's go. I'm going to lose it coming up here with respect to the code, so I won't know what it's going to do. So it's once it breaks, I'm going to play it protective on the stop at 90.37, assuming it is going to break. It really looks like it wants to roll over here. It just doesn't want to go up and break. Nope, it's going to roll over. You dirty. Okay. It's just going to roll over. It's going to go down now. It's just a matter of where am I going to get in. Can I get it at a little bit better price? Maybe. Did it break? Did it break the? Yeah, it broke my exit. Let me just take it right here. That's where I would have gotten out anyway. Okay, so I should have gotten out right there. A reversed position here, and it's just going to roll over and go down. Where's my out? Let me take a look. My out is going to be right there at 40. So that's 13 ticks loss. This has been very tough today. But the funny thing is only for me. I mean, if I just would have been following the code the whole time, if I hadn't been doing with the carpet guy twice, and I hadn't have missed the first move on the chart, I mean, I would have been nailing this all day long. It just so happens that I happen to have been taking the wrong ones over and over. What I want to point that out to you, to all you code traders out there, is that happens. Don't lose control. Stay under control at all times. If you need to stop, stop. Or narrow it down. And then, you know, I'm going to show you right now. And then when you get it right, don't jump out. Get that exit. Well, you've been seeing me do it, but you also see me down right now. You know, this has been a real struggle off this today. Just by a coincidence. Just simply by a coincidence. If you were to look at the chart, you'd see that the code is all over it. You could have made nothing but money today. For whatever the reason, I just happened to choose the wrong ones, and those went shallow and then turned around and ended up losing money. It's just the way things happen sometimes. Still, play it mathematical and keep it under control. I'm not liking the way this is starting to set up. No. Don't start going up again. Come on, drop down. It's starting to slow down here a bit. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Wow, this is really something. This has been one incredible day where it just happens to be that I keep choosing the wrong one. It's good for all of you to see this. Yeah, this doesn't happen to me too often, but it does happen. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. It's just, I just keep taking the wrong ones. So what I'm going to do is, all the other ones are all working. I just take the wrong ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take every one of them from now on, the rest of the session, to make up for what keeps happening. Because I just happen to take the wrong ones, even though they're all working except for the ones I'm taking. So it's just a mathematical phenomenon that's taking place today. It's called having a bad day, you know? But watch, I'm gonna turn this around because they're all working. I just every time it's time to take, every time it's gonna be that one coming, I have to go do something. I have to go meet this guy wants to talk to me. Something's going on. I can't take that one, and so then I miss it, and you know I just keep missing them over and over. But the ones I come back to, those don't work. You say, "Oh, that's just bad luck." Whatever it is you want to call it, it is what it is. So just keep playing it mathematically from here, and it'll all come back again. Don't get emotional about it. But at the same time, if I were to keep taking losses and couldn't get it right for some reason, it would be time to stop. But that's not even 20 ticks down yet, so you know I can easily come back from that from a couple trades. So I'm gonna take all the rest of the code 1 entries that come up. So I'll be back for the next one. Okay. Let's go. Which way should we go? Let's let the code tell us. It sure does want to be tricky today. That is for sure. Oh man. This is kind of funny. I knew it was going to do that. You could see that coming. Just going to go for 20. Probably could get more, but I'm just going to go for 20. But let me see here. Where's my entry at? 52, 62, 72. Yeah, that takes it to, yeah, that gets me out before the break. But the thing is it'll probably is going to break. So I should probably hold here. Yeah. Yeah, this is really one of those times to hold. Let me pull it. I'm going to go pull the exit. I'm going to take this up to, let's take it up 10 more pennies. Take it up to 82 on the exit. The reason why is because if you look at the 10-minute chart, let me pull up the daily here. If you look at the 10-minute chart, It's right about to break at the top. The top is about 78 or so. Yeah, 78, and it's the big break at 80. So actually, I should be just holding this thing, huh? Yeah, I should be holding this thing. Yeah. Yeah. Let me take it way up. I need to take this thing way up here. Let's take it up to 60. 90, 60. Taking it up to 60 now. Okay, it's up there. Oh man. Accidentally placed the wrong one. Okay, just going on manual. Going on manual. They have a new system for the entry for the orders. It's confusing. Don't like using it. The other way was better. I'm on manual, but I'll get used to it after a while. This thing is going to go up and break the 80. The mathematics on that are very high right now. What's the time? The mathematics are high on that right now. It's going to go up and break the 80 high on the 10-minute chart. Where's the daily at? Let me take a look at this thing. This thing's about to break for sure. Okay, yeah, we've got a big line. It's about to go up. Okay, so let me see here. Where is my exit currently at? It's currently at 82. Let's change that. The limit order. No, see, it's automatically going to the stop for some reason. This thing is just not working right. Yeah, it's malfunctioning. We'll just take it up manually. Okay, that takes me up to 91. Let me take it up to 9120. That's high math. 9120 is high mathematics. Off the break. Now it may not break it on this first try here. We'll see. Let's see what it's going to do. You know what? Let's just follow the code into this thing. Where we at? Where's the code? Okay, it wants to go back the other way. Let's just follow the code on this thing. I'm reverse position. Code 1 entry to go short. Why do software companies always want to change things? Why don't they just make it the way they can make it, the best they can, and then just leave it like that? And if they need to, do the better programming behind it, they can. Why do they want to keep changing things? Don't they seem to realize every time they change it, it messes it up even more? Or do they do it on purpose? Great. That's just great. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so 65, 66 is my out. That gives me 6 penny loss, 6 tick loss. I cannot believe this thing. I really cannot believe this thing. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling that it keeps doing this to me. This is the most messed up code I have ever seen before. What is going on here? Again, it just seems to be every one that I take. Oh, fine. I'll just take every single one from now on. No problemo. I'll tell you, this is a very tough day in the strangest way. It's just, it just goes to show. It's the most bizarre thing. Not every day can be a good day. But it's just, what's amazing to me is how much I'm struggling. That's fine. I'm just going to take every code. Hey, no problemo. Okay. I'm just going to take every code and cut my loss short when I'm wrong. Calculating my out, it's going to be 78. If you were to look at the codes, you'd see that it's won probably, I don't know, I'm just taking a guess, 70% of the time. I just happen to have been taking the 30%. Okay, I did win some, didn't I? Okay, I did win some, but I keep losing. I think I'm a little under 50% right now. And it's just the strangest thing. If I had taken all of them, I would be way ahead. Way ahead. Even though I'm such a struggling day, I'd still be way ahead. Oh, you're not going to do this to me again. No, I won't believe it. I won't believe it. I don't remember having a hard day like this in a long time. Long time. I'm going to have to go back and analyze the chart today and everything, just try to figure out what it was I did wrong. I don't know. It's like I just happened to choose the wrong ones. When I wanted to, I would have taken the trade if I was here, but then I had to, had something to deal with. And the first time it was just my fault. I just let it go because I was just going to wait for some reason. I forget what I said, but I missed that one flat out, just for no good reason, really. But all the other ones I missed because I was busy, had to do something. And then I come back and take the other ones and they lose. Like, okay. So now I'll just take them all. Okay, there's one. I'll be back to take the next one. Okay, I'm just taking a short entry here. This one's a little risky. My out is going to be... Okay. It's going to be a while too before I get another read, and so I'm not going to know what's going to happen. But if it does start dropping down here, it's a good chance it's going to just continue down. So I might start giving code entries to go short. We'll know shortly. These are just going to go up and then drop down and give and go down, showing, or it's going to snap back up again, go back the other way, reverse. We'll see. The entry I took is a little risky, but if it's right, it'll be the start of a move down. So I could technically go for more than 20 at that point. Boy, this thing is very tricky today. It's incredible. It's got my number. It just does. It just has my number today. Oh, come on, you gonna snap down now? Okay, go for it. Drop out. This has turned into a very long video, hasn't it? I can't believe I'm struggling so much like this today. I really can't. It's amazing to me. It's like it just wants to do the exact opposite of everything that I'm thinking it's supposed to do. Okay, the code just changed an hour ago, that's true, but still. Back-to-back sessions and it wants to give me a hard time like that? That's very, just doesn't happen too often. Okay, come on, snap back. Now go down. Go straight down. There you go, come on. That's going to look really good if it does it. Here we go. That looking good. All I need to do is go break that other one. We're good to go. It'll roll over here into the special, and then give a short, and then it'll just drop. I need to do just the exit here. I think I got the top. Yep, I think I got it. Okay, let me just the exit. Let's see, limit order. Got it set at 40. I'm gonna change that down to, let's go for an extra 10. So we'll change it up to 30, 90, 30 on the exit. Okay, I'm just gonna go for an extra 10 ticks here. Because, you say, why don't you go for more? Well, I still want to keep the math high. 30 ticks is pretty high math. 20 ticks would be even higher, but 30, I think I can squeeze 30. Because see, what's going to happen is what's happening right now is it's rolling over on the chart, and it's going to start giving short entries. I took the first one. Okay, went out on a limb, took the first short entry. This next one's coming up, and hopefully it'll give a short entry. If it does, then it should go down quite a bit, and then it'll be followed by another one and another one, and it'll go down quite a bit. I should be able to squeeze 30 ticks out of this trade. Maybe more, but 30 ticks is high math, and that's what I want to just go for right now. I'd say the chance of hitting 30, if it gives a short entry off the next one, chance of hitting 30 is probably close to about 70%. Whereas I could hit 20 at about 80%. But I'm going to risk it and go for the 30. Following the code the whole time, though. Don't even tell me you're going to go long again. I can't believe this thing. I cannot believe this thing. If it gives a long entry right here, it's going to shoot way up. Changing it to 40 on the exit. If I go in again, boy, this is one tricky day. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. It's rolling over here. Not quite though, but it's not looking bad at the moment. Just need to keep rolling over now. We have one entry to go short. I went out on a limb and took it. Now I'm looking for, this is going to be an important one here coming up. There's no way it's going to go long here. No way. It can only go short. Okay. This is going to mean if I can get 30 ticks or not. Right? Coming up. Don't you dare go long on me. It's got to go short. Here it goes. It's gonna drop. It's gonna drop. It's gonna drop and hit my exit at 30. Here we go. Piece of cake. High math. Mathematics on the trade are approximately, they're still about 70% right now. This is critical right here. It's either going to bounce right now, it's going to continue down. It's going to bounce. It's just a question of how much it'll bounce before it goes down again. Hey, wait a second here. I may have to get out. Let me take a look. No. Hold on a second. Yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine. It's going to drop. It's going to drop. Here it goes. Man, is this thing putting on a show or what? Come on, drop out. Right, where's the code? Yes. You get out if it goes above that. Don't you dare do it. I just slipped again on my finger. I shouldn't have gotten out yet. Okay, I'll just use the next code entry. Hang on. It's gonna drop, isn't it? Why, you dirty dog. I shouldn't have gotten out. My finger keeps slipping for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, man. I'm not doing too good today. I'm just having a bad day. It's okay. I just have to laugh it off because it is kind of funny. I'll just take the next one. I should still be short though. I shouldn't have gotten out. I accidentally pressed it again. I don't know. Can't seem to trade today. I told you, waking up early just really messes me up. It's gonna drop out. If only I wouldn't have gotten out. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. This will be the second. Or wait, no. Hold on. Yeah, this will be the second code entry to go short if it does. I mean the third code entry to go short if it does. Look at these lines. I mean, it just wants to be as tricky as it can possibly be today. It's incredible. It really is. It's amazing. It just wants to be so tricky. Code 1 says go short. So let's go short. Calculating my out. Okay, I've got it. And here we go. And here it snaps back. There's some very tricky trading today. You know, it just doesn't really want to. And then it goes back the other way on me. It's amazing. It just keeps wanting to do this. Okay, now you're going to drop out, right? Okay, go. Go, go, go. Drop, drop, drop. There you go. Okay, so I need to get out at 20 if I'm going to take 20. Because I got it set for 40 right now. 40 ticks. So, let's look for 20 as the exit. I'll go manual here. Let me just check something really quick. Yeah, no, we're okay. But just look at these lines. Line, 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 line. What's up with that? I mean, you don't see that other places, right? Come on, drop out. No, go back up. Drop out, go back up. Anyway, we'll just follow the code. Code says go down. This is weird. Strange trading that's taken place. Okay, let's see here. Let me take a look at something. Hopefully it'll give a short entry. That would be 1, 2, 3. That would actually be 4 short entries. If it gives another one. If it drops into it and it gives another short entry off of it, I might even go for 40. I'll go for 30. Yeah. Try to hit down to 10. Oh no, don't tell me you're gonna go long now. You gotta be kidding me, right? This thing is crazy. It's crazy. Okay, fine. I'll go long. I just can't believe it's doing this. It's funny. It is kind of funny. Or are you gonna drop down now? Come on. Let me know. I think it's gonna go long. It's setting up for it. Boy, this thing is just giving me the hardest time in the world today. Let's go long. It says it wants to go long, so let's go long. Now, I gotta think about this now. I'm long at 40 ticks from the top. Should be able to ride it up to the top anyway. I don't know about it breaking, but I should be able to ride it back up to the top, I think. But let's just follow the code. If it gives code 1 entries all the way up there, I'll hold it. Otherwise, I guess I'm going to follow the code. My out is going to be... What a day, what a day. This is one of the hardest days I remember. Man. Now, I've had hard days like this before, but certainly not lately. Let me just check something really quick. Yeah, okay. I'm just not sure this thing would go up and break now. It's possible. If it really goes up there sharp and just goes straight up, like, right up to the top, up to, 90, 75, 78, something like that, it gets all the way up there, like 30 more ticks above where it is now, with code entries going long and stuff, because if it goes all the way up there pretty quick, it might go break. Let me take a look at something really fast. We're good. Right. Uh-oh. No. Uh-oh. What did it do? What has it done? Oh, it hasn't gone yet. It hasn't given... Oh, it's gonna go. It's gonna go. It's gonna give a long. There it goes. It's gonna take off. Man, it looks like it's gonna do exactly what I was just saying. Go straight up to there. So let me think about this. What's the mathematical chances of this thing breaking? And what would it do if it did? I would say it would go up to about 91.20 on the break immediately. Pretty quickly. Watch the code here. And then, yeah. But what's the mathematical chances of it actually breaking? Well, it depends. Let's just follow the code. Code 1. Okay, take a look at something. Stand by. Let's hope it goes long. Let's see. It might not, though. Looks like it's setting up to go short. I don't want to go short off this thing. No, I do not want to go short. If it goes long, we're good to go. If not, I'm not sure what I want to do. I might go short with it. I better. It just does not look good on the chart at all. We'll have to be strictly following the code. Come on, go long. It does not look good on the 10-minute chart. Let me take a look at the daily. I got this thing down for some reason. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look good on the daily either. I do not want to go short. Come on, go long. I'm not going to take it short. If it goes short, I'm just going to get out. That's a crazy trade. Why would I want to go short right there? No way. If you could look at the 10-minute chart, you see we're straight up on a straight bar, green bar, straight up. There it goes. It's going to go long. There it goes. Okay, we got long entries here. That makes 2 long entries. 2 long entries to go long. I took the first one. $55.65 is 20 ticks. I'm going to get ready to get out here. Okay, I'm just going to take that right there. Because it's up towards the top, who knows what it's going to do up here. I'll let it do its thing. I could start taking more code 1 entries, you know. That's not a problem. Still got quite a ways to go. So let me come back for some more. Okay, just giving a long entry here, right next to the top. Let's see if it's going to go break. If it does, it's going to be a big trade. Should be able to get to 40 ticks. If not, it's going to roll over on me again. So it's a risk. I see the break is going to be, well, it's just about there now. There it goes. Did it break? Yeah, it's breaking. It's breaking the top on the 10. Okay, let's see here. Let's see how it handles it. Okay, I'm going to adjust the stop to 90.74. Break even stop. This thing just does not work right. The snooze system that they've put into place just doesn't work right. It's horrible. It is horrible. Man, it's totally malfunctioning. It doesn't work. That really sucks. That really sucks. It malfunctions. Whenever they do something new, these programmers don't seem to have the brain power that they mess things up. And then they just bring it out. Now it doesn't even work as good. And they think for some reason they're doing good or something. I mean, it's hard to believe people can be that dumb, but apparently they are. Or they do it on purpose. I don't really know. You have to wonder. Okay. It's alright. It'll give me an entry here soon. It'll give me an entry. So anyway, yeah, the order system to change the orders, your limit and your stop, they've just changed it to a new type of an interface, new type of a system, new way of doing it. It doesn't work. It malfunctions, and it's very, very cumbersome. Whereas the other way they had it was perfect. All you had to do is select it, change the price, and hit modify. Worked perfect. Worked every time. Why would they want to change something that works perfectly? I don't understand. And then they changed it to something that doesn't work at all. And then they released it. Who would do something like that? Didn't they test it out first before they brought it out? Or no, they didn't test it out. Or maybe they did test it out, saw it wasn't working, and that's why they released it. I mean, what could possibly be the right answer? That they're just absolutely 100% totally incompetent and don't know what they're doing? I mean, it's pretty scary, you know? It's bizarre. You know, they take a perfectly good software program and then they want to destroy it. And then we're supposed to think it was just done on accident. It wasn't done on purpose. Sorry, I don't buy that. I just don't. Anyway, I'll come back for the next one. And by the way, the reason why I set that stop, just in case you're wondering, is because once it broke, generally speaking, you just want to see it keep going. Okay, you don't want to see it come back. If it comes back after it breaks, it can be bad. It can go back the other way. So for me, I just wanted to play it safe. I don't want to risk it. You know, if I made the wrong decision and it goes now, then it goes. But I've got other codes to take, so I'm just going to take those and concentrate on those, concentrate on the right entries. Not about gambling whether or not this thing's going to go break again or not. Because at this point, to me, it's just a gamble, really. Once it broke, it should have just kept on going. So, but it still might just keep on going now. You know, should have just held, right? But that's okay. I'll take the next one. Okay, it's gonna go down. It's gonna finally roll over now. It's not gonna go break apparently. It's just gonna go down. So, let's go down. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You're not gonna go long, are you? Don't tell me that. I can't believe I did it again. I must be losing. I'm losing it. I accidentally went short when I shouldn't have gone short yet. Thankfully, it's okay. But I made a mistake again. I think there's something wrong with me. I'm not sure. Getting old. I don't know why. My finger just keeps jumping. It's okay though. It was all right. It was gonna do it anyway. But it just, you know, it's just the idea. I could have made a mistake right there. You know, it could have not been a short, and could have even went long. And I would have had to go back the other way. Okay, this thing is setting up to go down much more. Now let's see if I can make this thing work. 54. Let's take it down an extra 10. 90.43. 90.44. Okay, I got it down an extra 10 down to 90.44 for 30 ticks. This is one where it should roll over here now and start giving short entries off the code and go down. But let's follow it. Right now we've got one short entry. Let's see if we start getting them lined up, back to back, and it'll just go straight down. take a nice cool 30 ticks. Oh, we still got code 2 to take. But let me see here. What should that be good for? I don't know if that's going to be good for anything. Man, has oil moved today? It's gone down, let's see, 90, 240 ticks down, and then it went up, 240 ticks up. It's moved over, almost 500 ticks today in one day. So I don't know if code 2 is going to do something. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. I don't know. We can play it. We can try. I mean, it's doing weird things. I can't, we're out of the ordinary right now. So, who knows what's going to happen? It might make some huge move. Or it might do nothing and just die. We'll see. Let me just check something really fast. Okay. Could this thing be going long here? I'll tell you, this is the strangest day I think I've seen. It really is. It is the strangest day. Okay, so let me think here. Okay, code 1 still in place. Short entry still in place. Now let's see what we're going to get here. Oh man, if we get another short entry, this thing's going to drop out, which is no tomorrow. I'm afraid it's going to give a long entry though, not a short. But if it does give a short, it's going to drop by the way it's doing it. Nope, it's going to give a long. There it goes. It's going to take off too. It's got a long entry right next to the top. I got a 40 tick exit on this, right? No, I only got 20 ticks. Let me adjust that. Adjusting the limit to limit order. Adjusting the limit order to, it's 70. What am I in at? 77. What? It jumped to the stop again. Ah man, this thing is not workable. Totally malfunctioning. $16. Let me take it up to 20. 91.20. What am I at? 77. There it goes. It's going to break. Okay, let's 77, 87, 97, 07, 17. That's 40 ticks. Yeah, I'm going to go for 40 ticks here. That really irritates me. I can't use the computer to adjust it like that. I got to manually do it. This baby's gonna take off. We just broke the top on the 10-minute. It should go up to 91.20 with a pretty high level of mathematics. Okay, watching the code. Watching the code. We are looking good. Should continue. Now it's going to come down into the next code. But it'll probably give a long entry though. But if not, it might roll over. If it rolls over, I'll go short with it. Boy, this is a tough day though, I'll tell you. It's a tough day. Come on, snap back and go up. Still got time. Nah, it's not going to do it, I don't think. It might. If it does, it's going to go though. Oh yeah, it's starting to look like it. Once it goes into a green. The suspense. The suspense. It might snap back. Oh, here we go. Let's see what's going to happen. The orchestra is engaged. The hall is rented. It's time to see if you can dance. What is this thing going to do? Is it going to give a long entry here? This would be very interesting. Or is it going to go short? If it goes short, I'll reverse. If it goes long, I'll hold. Come on, go long. There you go. Come on, go long. I think it's going to. It's going to go up again. If it does, it'll go reach that 91.20. Come on, go long. Don't you go short on me. Come on. I think it's going to go long. Come on. It's setting up to do it. Let's put it that way. There it is. It's going to go. It's going to go break. 91.20. Here we come. Where's my out? Just to calculate it, my out's going to be at 80, 86. Okay. Just in case it doesn't go, I'll get out. Take something. Otherwise, it's going to go. What's it going to be? You're going to come back down on me? Oh, this thing's tough today. It's a tough one. It's a very, 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 very tough one. Let me take a look at that. I didn't notice it was offset before. Yep, it looks like maybe it is. Yep. Boy, they sure are doing that with consistency, aren't they? Okay, we can use that to our advantage then. Okay, I'm gonna come back, take the next one. Okay, I think it's gonna go short here. It's starting to roll over. It's rolling over now on the chart, and it's gonna go short. This could be the start of it right here. She deserves an Academy Award for its show today. It really does. Where's my out? This has definitely been a hard day, that's for sure. I must be doing something wrong. I mean, it's, as soon as I get in, it goes the opposite direction. I mean, it just must be something. There's some type of trick taking place here on the code, and it's got my number today. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. It's just incredible. That's just amazing. It just, something is just, so that was the other trick. Wow. So basically you can just rely on that then. They're going to do that every single solitary time. Okay. So we can absolutely 100% use that to our advantage then. They keep doing the same exact thing. Over and over and over again. Piece of cake. That's no problem. I'm going to chart all this out and show all this to you, and you'll be able to see it. Now let me take a look at something here. Alright, I'll tell you, it's amazing. It really is. It's really something. So I'm missing it now. Alright. Let's take some more entries. There's up to 91.20, my original. Just wasn't able to take it. This code that they got going here is something else. Let's go short. This should be the top, I think. I'm just going to take 20 off of it, and then I'll take the next one as well. I personally, I just don't believe this. This is almost impossible. This is almost impossible. So that this is the hardest day I've basically I think I've ever had before trading the code. This is unbelievable. It's like every trade that I get in, it doesn't want to work. It's incredible. It's amazing. I'll come back for the next one. Okay. See if we can't get some trades. Some winning trades. That would be nice. Let's go short. Just going for 20 on this one. And my out, just in case, is going to be... Okay, got it. It's going to get squirrely through here because we're coming up on code 2. So it's inherently risky through here. But I'm following the code and code 1, and also the chart looks good for it to go down. But if it does go down, it's likely to go down a lot because we're getting into code 2, so it's going to make a big move. So I could go for more right here if I wanted to, but because I've had such a bad day, I'd like to just keep the math high. Just take a winning trade. Because it is going to get squirrely through here. I mean, it may go down to there, but it also may go right back up. So, you know, keeping the math high right here is a good idea. Because if it does go down that much anyway, we'll be able to take it going back the other way, most likely. I mean, it might roll over, but I wouldn't bank on it. Okay, it's watching the code here. Really like to see it make a move down. Chart looks good. Code still looks good. I may get out manually if it goes real close. Or rather, where's my out? 98. Yeah, okay. It's been a tough day. See, tough days, a lot of times will just stay tough days. That's the problem. That's why I say not to push it on these kind of days. I'm just really super good with the code, and I'm still having a hard time. So, you know, on your good days, those are your days you push them. Because what it really means is you're reading it right. On your bad days, what does that really mean? It means you're reading it wrong. If you're reading it wrong, do you want to keep pushing it? Read it wrong over and over and over again? Keep losing? No. It's just like I know what it was for the previous session, but I didn't figure it out until the last one. What are we doing here? I do not like the way this is progressing. No, 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 I'm getting out. It should have just, that wasn't my out, but it should have just kept going down. Too likely it's going to go up now. Yep. This is a tricky one today. That is for sure. I can hardly even believe how tricky it is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I should have just bought right there. It wants to go long. But it's going to get squirrely here. Yeah. I need to get that t-shirt. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Why didn't I go long right there? I wonder why. It's because it's just my fate today. You know? On the ones that I get it on, they don't work. On the ones that I don't, they do. Well, I guess that's not completely true because I am ahead still, but man, I'm like 50% basically. I can't bet any higher than that today. Now, I've always shown you guys how to technically take this trade and hit 20 ticks. Now I'm going to show you how to untechnically take this trade and hit more. Let's set it up now. We'll set this thing up for 30. Should be able to hit that if I nail it. Okay. Should be able to get that with a very high mathematical chance if I nail it. I'm going to try to nail it. Now let me just take a look at something real fast, if you don't mind. That's not good. That's not good. That trade didn't even work yesterday. How do you like that? Well, actually, I should go back and take a closer look. Okay, wait a second. Let me make sure I'm not getting confused. Okay. Okay, the new day. Alright. Now, let's take a look. Okay. Yeah, it didn't work. I was losing trade yesterday. let's hope we have better luck today. Okay, I just want to do something really fast again. Alright. Let's see if we can ace it. This is not going to be an easy one, though. It's going to be a rollover. I think. Can't tell yet. No, maybe not. No, this thing may snap back. It may be a long. Can't tell yet, though. This one's not going to be an easy one to tell. No, it won't be. Not easy at all. The chart, the 10-minute chart, looks like it's going to be a down, but I don't think so. I think it's going to go long. Yep, I think it's going to go long. Alright, I got to figure out where I would be willing to get in at then. Hmm. Let's see here. This is a tricky one, though. Very tricky. Not going to be easy. But I'm going to take a stab at it here. Tricky stuff. What's it gonna do? Now the trickiness is increasing. Okay, now we got a whole nother ball game. Wait a second here. Oh, brother. This one's a really tricky one. This is not normal. Not at all normal. You know what? It's just like today. Not at all normal. Who programmed this code? Fire this programmer. That's okay. I'm gonna go in and break it today. I know exactly how to play it next time. Oh man, it's setting up to go short now. I don't think I'm gonna be able to ace this trade. It's too tricky. I'm gonna have to wait. For the technical because I think it might stay in a tight range anyway, and it'll be a big trade from here. What do I got it set at? 30? Yeah. Hold on. Hold the phone. What do we got here? Boy, this thing is so tricky today. Who programmed this? I think it's going to go up. That's my call. This thing is going to go up. But where to get in? Let's see here. Man, I should have just took the code. I mean, the regular code. Well, it doesn't always work like that, though. And then look at it come all the way back down. I mean, is this thing tricky today? Or what? It deserves an Academy Award. Choppy. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Choppy day. Makes it harder to play. Shouldn't say anything. They make it choppy every day. That's okay though. If they did that, we'd still be able to do it because you know that the chop is coming, so you could play the chop. Okay, well listen, I'm gonna come back. Well, maybe I've let you watch it this far. I might as well just let you watch the whole thing. You can see how choppy it is. It's just been a really crazy trading day today. Crazy as can be. Okay, if I'm gonna play the break, let me just play it for 20. I mean, seriously, I still cannot tell which way this thing's gonna go. But if you want me to guess, I'll say up. I think it's gonna go up. And the top is at 32. So let me think about this for a second. If it gave a top or it gave an entry, it would go and break that top. This trade is actually setting up to be a very big trade right now. Like a very big trade. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go for it. Let's get 40 out of this thing. Yeah. It's setting up to be a very big trade. We can at least take 40 off of a very big trade, right? But say, let me think about this for a second. Let's just say it was at, okay, that would be 40 would be 50, and we're talking about 32. Yeah, okay, that sounds alright. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Showtime. The hall has been rented, the orchestra engaged. It's now time to see if you can dance. It's gonna be a long, I can just tell you that right now. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just go long right here. But let's use math on it instead, and we'll just go in where we go in at. or the math says. Here we go. If it does it. Here we go. What am I in at? 40 ticks? Let's do it. It's going to go up and break 32. Here we go. This could be a 100 ticker. A 100 ticker. In fact, mathematically speaking, this is what 100 tickers look like. Let's go for more. Yep. You know what? No. Okay, no. 100 ticks, mathematics. Let me think about it for a moment. In this particular situation, with a daily looking like that, with a big bar down at the very bottom, with a buy entry right next to the top of the 10-minute. What's the math on that? That's pretty good. It's pretty good math, I'd say. I'd say that's about 65% to hit 100 ticks from here. That's pretty good math for 100 ticks, isn't it? Now, if you want to do 40 ticks, I'd say the math on that increases to about 40 ticks from here. Let me think about this. Wait, 18, 28. It's pretty good. I'm not sure. It's probably only about 70, 75% though. It's not a lot. Yeah, I think the 100 ticks is probably a little bit too much. It's probably more like about 50, 55% on the 100 ticks. Let's put it this way. This is what they look like, but they don't come around very often. That's the problem with giving that one particular one a mathematical percentage, because they don't come around very often. But this looks like one of them. This looks like it could be one of them. Let's just watch it and see what it does here. How hot's it going to get? You know how you know is it'll get hot. It'll just start going and going and going and going. And you'll be like, whoa, this thing's got gas. And it'll just keep going. I think this might be it. Well, no, it's going to go. If it is, it's just going to go straight up. It's not going to be any coming down. It's just going to go straight up. Assuming it's the trade I'm talking about, the 100 ticker. Where's my exit at anyway? I'm up at 48, I think. Yeah, 48. I'm just going to take 40 ticks. The math on that's pretty good. You can see how hot it is. This is what it looks like. When you get those 100 tick trades, this is what it looks like. But it's testing the top right now. The top is at 32, and it just went to 32. You see? So it's that's the top right there, 32. So it needs to break that top. I mean, if this thing's going to be hot, going to be a 100 ticker, it's going to break that top. It's not going to play around. It's not going to play games. It's not going to double top. It's not going to do nothing like that. It's just going to go straight through it and say bye and keep going. Now see, it just went through. Did it keep going? Not yet. It may still, but that's not the kind of thing we're looking for. We're looking for it to just keep on going. Not really play much of a game here. The game is, if you didn't buy, you got left behind. It's looking like that trade. Not yet, though. It needs to get really hot here. Come on. Get hot. Let's see, 30 would be 38. Okay, here we go. Let's see how much gas this thing's got. Well, I'm already at 48 already. I'm already at 48. This thing hasn't even gotten started. Need to pull the exit. Trying to pull the exit now. Trying to adjust it. I'll take it up to. Come on. 91. 9168. 9168 on the exit. Give it an extra 20 ticks. See, we were only getting started. This thing's just getting started. Here we go. It just broke the top on the high. All we're looking for now is a continuation, and this thing is good to go. This is the pretty much the trade I was talking about. They don't come around that often, so take a look at what it looks like. Well, I see you're only seeing this chart, but take a look at your charts today. Take a look at the daily and see the big bar on the bottom. And then take a look at the 10-minute and see the break. Just where we are. Okay, start to come down a little bit. Not gonna get frayed. Just gonna let it go. We still got another code we can use. But what we really want to see is for it to just continue now, get hot. I'll start coming down. Or it's not going to be the trade I was thinking of. It's going to go up and break and then come back down. We shall see shortly. I'm not going to get out yet. I'm just going to wait for the next code. And then I'll take that, whatever it says. If it says go long, I'll hold long. If it says go short, I'll go short. Mathematics are still high. It's going to go up. Let me see. Let me calculate. What has it moved so far? It's moved. Oh, yeah, okay. So 30 ticks. 30 ticks so far. I think it's going to be good for more, but maybe not. Tough day, tough day. That's the thing about tough days, though, that you will notice, is that tough days usually end up staying tough days. You know, it's just the way it is. Good days don't necessarily remain good days, but tough days usually do. That's why I say don't push it on the tough days. And certainly on the tough days, don't free trade the code like I was doing. You know, mathematically figure it out. Take the time to do it. That way you'll know what the real code is. And if you can't figure it out, then don't trade. Okay, we're gonna get hot again. Go to the top. Or no. Okay. What's it gonna be? If it goes long here, we're good to go. If it goes short, okay, it's gonna go long. Looking good. Should go up to the top now and go break. Man, who programmed this today? This is like the trickiest little program. It gives you a headache just watching it. Come on. Know you're gonna do it. Stop playing around. It's gonna go up to the top here and go break. I'm just thinking here, 38's the break, right? And then it's going to go up and break this. It's likely to go up. Oh yeah, I already did place it up to 68. Okay, that's good. Yeah, because it's likely to go up quite a bit more, at least up to 58. Maybe not 68, but at least like 58. In fact, why don't I adjust that now? I want to take it up to 58, not 68. 91.58 on the exit. That takes it up 20 ticks above the break. That's good. It's a good placement. What a day, what a day. Tough day. Very tough day. But you know, it was just a matter of, first of all, I didn't have the right code in the morning. Then I missed all the good codes that were obvious. Then I took all the other ones that I took didn't work. And then that kept happening on the second one. Then I didn't have the right code again. And it wasn't anything. All the obvious ones were no good. And then, I mean, not all the, just the normal ones are no good. So they placed it somewhere else. Did I ever figure out what it was? I can't remember. I don't think I... Yeah, I did. It's just that you could only use those, not the other ones. Whereas a lot of times the other ones will be good too. So you get all these codes that are good versus just a couple that aren't. You know. So it was just a tough day and tricky and choppy and weird. But those days happen, right? The trick is not to lose a whole bunch of money on those days. Just, if you feel that day's happening, it's just not working, you should just walk away. Just stop, and then analyze the chart and look to see what's wrong. Try to find the answer mathematically. You can do it mathematically. And on some days that you can't do it mathematically, you can't figure it out, don't bother trading, because then you don't really know. Or you can just free trade it like I did today. And it was a tough day, that's for sure. Let's see here. This thing's setting up. Possibly go short. Wait, where are we at? Okay. Okay, it's gone long. Beautiful. So it should go up and break now, no problem. We got 2 code 1 entries to go long. Right next to the top. Bada ba bing. It's gonna go break. Here we go. And there it goes. Okay, 58's my exit. Let's see what we got. Let's see what this, how much gas this thing has. This thing's cracking me up. It's funny the way that it's trading, you know. It's just funny. It went zoop, zoop. The programmer had a sense of humor. Must call this the roller coaster ride. And so now it's gonna roll over. You gotta be kidding me. You broke for the 3rd time? Or no, that was the 2nd break. The 2nd break and now you're gonna go down? Come on, guy. It's amazing. Okay, whatever. Let's see what it says. It looks like it's gonna roll over though. It really does. That's crazy. Okay, where did it go up to? 40. So that's technically okay, 30. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Let me just check something. Let's see what it's gonna say. It's definitely not a 100 ticker, that's for sure. This is definitely not a 100 ticker. Looks like it's gonna go down now. Get ready to reverse position. You know what's so late in the day? Let me just exit right here and call it a day. It was just a tough day, that's for sure. A tough day. Well, as you guys can see now, you know, the code can be tough. The mistake I made was to free trade the code and not figure it out. And if I had, the code was beautiful today. If you'd have known what the code was, you could have made every trade successful, no problem. I just didn't figure it out until the very end. And then the code changed on me, right there at 9. So then it went to a whole new code. Then I missed it, right? See that move right there? The code's all over. I missed it because I was with the carpet guy. And then, and just the way it worked out, just the way it worked out today, I just could not get on any kind of a roll where I could really come out ahead. I mean, I came out ahead, but not compared to the trades that I made. Normally, if I make that many trades, I'd be up like, you know, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 instead of only $1,480. It's like making nothing compared to how many trades I just did. So, it just represents really struggling today with the code. But watch. And there it goes. Thanks a lot. Oh, thank you. You see? You see what I'm saying? The one that I don't take, what does it do? Man. You know what, though? Guess what? You know what this is called? The realities of trading. These days are going to happen, right? So what you have to do is you have to plan for them, prepare for them, know how you're going to handle them. The best thing to do is just not to get frustrated and just walk away. If you're really not too good at free trading it, then figure out the code mathematically. You could have easily figured it out by the time I took my last trade. So you could have figured it out by then, and you could have took that one trade successful. And that's one trade right there. And then you could have figured it out by, well, actually, I don't even know what it is. I'm not sure. Let me take a look really quick. It's right there, and it's right there, and it's right. My eyes are not doing too good, but I think that's okay. But it's not good for very much. And then that one is good, but not for very much. Let's see. But enough, though. No, not enough. Not quite. Almost. To get out for 20. And then that one is good for a little tiny bit, not very much. I got out on that one. And then that one has been good. So anyway, it's just the way it worked out, you know. But you'll see some days, it's like I can't do no wrong. And I'll just win virtually every one of them. I may take a quick little loss here and there, you know, but the rest of the time, just hitting them. Small little loss, hitting them. You know, and come out way ahead. And every day is going to be different, though. Every day. There's no way to mathematically change that. No way. So, you need to learn how to deal with each day. Learn how to deal with the bad days just as much as you learn how to deal with the good days. And the in-between days. All days. And a good thing to do is always have like a stop that you're going to do. Like, let's say a 40-tick stop. If you lose 40 ticks, try to always keep the losses small. That would represent like losing 4 trades in a row, roughly. Maybe only 3 trades in a row. But you need to keep the math high so you don't lose those 3 trades. And if you do, then something's wrong. And try really hard in the entry. Try to figure out what the code is mathematically. Try really hard into the entry. Okay, but if you just keep getting it wrong, then just stop, because you're doing something wrong. Whereas other days, it'll be so simple, so easy. It'll just flow. It'll just happen, and you'll be like, yeah, this is so easy. Other days hard. So that's what you have to learn to deal with. Now I kept trading all day because, I mean, I'm really good at this and I know the code really well, and even I was struggling. So as you can see, it definitely happens. Learn from it. But the code is absolutely there, though. It's just that I was trying to free trade part of it, and then I was losing on those, so I switched to trading everything, and I won, but still not on a roll. Couldn't get win 3 trades in a row or something, which I normally can do very easily. So anyway, tough day. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Friday is inherently also a tough day. But every day is different. Every day is a new challenge. Every day it's all its own trading, even though it's within a closed system. So anyway, I'll be back tomorrow and show you the trading. Happy trading out there, traders.